Hello, I'm Rihanna Ritter, MBA, enrolled agent, certified change management professional. There are a couple others. I did everything right to check the boxes on the success checklist. I was a first generation college student. I got a bachelor's degree and a master's degree. I climbed the corporate ladder to the executive level, started my own business. It's successful. And with all my achievement, marriage, house, kids, financial success, American dream, I found my life lackluster, feeling more like a prison than a dream. I was lonely, and I rarely had alone time to rest and recharge. I wanted to be great at everything I was doing, but I was spread too thin, and I felt exhausted and resentful most of the time. Over the past 4 years, I've read 20 self help spiritual therapy books, attended more than 20 hour and a half to 2 hour webinars, hired and trained with 6 different coaches, and followed and learned daily from more than 10 spiritual teachers. I have spent more than $57,000, not including my college degrees, learning how to be peaceful, joyful, and abundant. And through all of my learning, I have met countless others who have had many of the same struggles that I have. I've created this course, the 6 week Stress Less course, to help those people heal on the fast track and start living their most alluring lives. So, 3 biggest false beliefs, have tos, and why they're wrong. False belief number 1: I have to be hardworking to set a good example for my kids. There's nothing wrong with hard work, depending on what you mean by hard. If hard means you put in your all, you feel like you crushed it, you come home feeling satisfied, like you've created or improved something, and you're ready for a good night's rest, then you're doing the fulfilling kind of hard. But if hard means you dread getting out of bed and your day is a depressing grind, then you're barely living. If you're the latter, you may have been told that we can't all live our dreams, or not everyone is talented and gets to do fulfilling work, or you're just not good enough at that to make a career out of it. These are lies. We are all talented and we all deserve to do work that we enjoy and is fulfilling. In her book, A Return to Love, Marianne Williamson writes, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So if your caregivers told you to stay safe, get a practical job, be sensible, question that. Your kids seeing you happy and fulfilled in your work will teach them that they can be happy and fulfilled in their work. It teaches them that their ideas are worth exploring and that they have a purpose here. If you choose not to change your circumstances, okay. Just promise yourself and your kids not to be the parent that tells your kid a pension is more important than their passion. False belief number 2: I have to be pious and pure to set a good example for my kids. Again, it depends on what you mean by pious and pure. But if you're most people, being pious and pure means you subscribe to and preach one set of beliefs and engage in behavior that does not mirror those beliefs. And that's living in incongruence and hypocrisy. This type of piety and purity teaches our children perfectionism, overachievement, and to reject themselves as they are. We are animals and we have animal fears and desires. We have been led to believe that by denying these truths and setting unrealistic expectations for ourselves, we will be good people and be good role models. For example, teaching boys not to cry or that the only acceptable emotions are anger and happiness results in them having to hide all of their other emotions. It doesn't lead them to not have the emotions, and it doesn't make them into men. It makes them into boys who cannot mature into whole, healthy men because they have disowned parts of themselves. Those parts remain subconscious and they dominate their lives until they can be seen and integrated. By rejecting our emotions and desires, we inadvertently teach shame and deceit. How many times have you told your child, "Do as I say, not as I do"? This teaches children that they can live incongruently, that they can say one thing and do another. This is the antithesis of integrity. If we can display real human behavior, such as having an appetite, having a civil disagreement, making a mistake, learning, failing, winning, losing, enthusiasm, apologizing, and expressing all emotions in a healthy way, we can be healthy role models. Our kids can learn self love and acceptance of others. If you're a person who believes in Jesus, you'll recognize that he taught love and acceptance, not criticism, judgment, and ostracizing of ourselves or others. False belief number 3, I have to be a perfect parent. That's a nice idea. However, what's perfect? Perfect is subjective. It means something different to every person. How much parenting advice are you consuming, and how much of it is written by actual parents, by people who put the advice into practice day in and night out? Should you be helicoptering? Should you be validating every one of your child's emotions? Should you be making them tough and resilient? Should you be teaching them how to survive without you? Or should you be coddling them? Should you be telling them they can always come home? Different children and different parents have different needs. There are a multitude of ways to meet the needs of both parties, and both parties' needs matter equally. Parents are humans, and we will make mistakes. We'll make the same mistake many times, even when we are aware of it, and when we want to change our behavior. We're still going to do it. Moments get heated, we get tired and hungry. We often sacrifice our own needs to care for our children. What we can remember is that when we care for ourselves, our blood sugar is stable, for example, which leads to our brains functioning at a higher level, and we can be more patient with our children. The airlines don't tell you to put your mask on before your child for no reason. Being a healthy role model means caring for yourself and others, accepting strengths and mistakes, apologizing, forgiving. Your neighbors or the supermom's constant smile may be hiding deep pain and struggles. So don't worry about comparing yourself to other parents and measuring your worth against theirs. I teach the I Am Whole system in my 6-week Stress Less course. The I Am Whole system illuminates our blind spots and helps us to build new beliefs and habits to return us to wholeness. We were born whole. We were domesticated. We have been limited by beliefs and rules that were designed to keep us safe as children, but they're no longer serving us as adults. I am whole. Inquire, assimilate, move, wire, hone, observe, laugh, embody. When my first coach asked me what I did for self-care, I didn't know what she meant. I answered that I shower and I brush my teeth every day. In the past 4 years, I went from grudgingly trying to be a supermom, binge drinking every night, 50 pounds overweight, married but lonely, having no time to myself, poor sleep, low libido, little to no awareness of what I truly wanted, to now daily peace, self-love, 45 pounds lighter, writing, singing, coaching, having passive income, and having better, truer relationships. The I Am Whole system returned me to joy, fun, and feeling the spark of life again. What parts of yourself are you rejecting? Where is that showing up in your life circumstances? Click the link below to book your free discovery call, and let's see if the I Am Whole system will work for you.